Hello, yes, this is a voiceover. I just want to let you know that this is going to be a longer video because there's more detail. So, let's get this going. Enjoy.
Rib cage. Her face is going to be over here, obviously. It's going to be tilted down a little bit. And her hips are going to be really extended about up to here. And we do this right here. And we have her obliques going down like that. And divide up the chest to 3. Shoulders start here. Go down like that. And her hand is going to be on her hip. So let's actually just put it about here. See? And then it goes down like this. And her hand is right here. Now we have her other arm right here. Now again it goes halfway about to here, okay? But it's up here now because it's actually going in the back and it's, her hands are resting. This one is going straight down, so it's going to be a little lower back where it's usually placed, and it goes down like this, and her hand is down here. Now we have her long legs going this way. Okay. Now we have her hair. Get that out of the way. Hair like this. Got her neck. She has like a collar. Well, not a collar, but like a collar. It looks like a collar. Like that. She has a strap right here. Like so. Another strap right here. It tucks in. And she has like a walkie-talkie right here. Again, we just keep going. We're just sketching over everything. She has a little bump right here and an antenna or the receiver or whatever like that. Just erase this right here so that everybody can see a little better. See? Alright. Boom. Okay, now she has her shirt. Goes down like this. It goes underneath the pack, the strap right here. And it goes like that. And there's like a zipper, like this. And it goes, her chest goes like this. It goes in between the two lines right here because, you don't want them to be over exaggerated and not look natural. So, like that. And her strap goes like this, like that. Now let me just erase this a little bit over here so that everybody can see it and we don't get mixed up with the lines. We have her ribs right here, and we have it looks like a corset that goes right in here. We're just going down and mapping everything out. It goes like this. There are more details, but we'll go back in and dig into that later in a little bit. Right now we just don't want to get caught up. It goes like that. And there's two straps that go here. And a little square right here where it fastens. Right here. A little square that hooks, that fastens. And there's black here, black here. And there is it goes like this. Goes like that, and there's a zipper that goes all the way down, like that. Now she has gun straps, huge amount of gun straps. So it goes, it's kind of falling along her hip. Well, not kind of. It's going like this. You just draw a line, and then draw another line, so. Let me erase in here so everybody see, like this. And then we have a little hook or a little buckle right here, just like a little square, like that. Um, got some 3 lines here. It's just showing where, it's just showing texture. And there's like a line over here, and there's a line right here, and there's like, I wouldn't say pouches, but you got this. Actually, it looks like pouches, like that. And then let's put one over here. We don't want to over cram everything together. So it's like that. Actually, it is like that because I'm looking at it and it just go like this. And there's 2 sections like this, like that. Bam, bam. And then there's bullet holsters, or things that hold these massive bullets right here, like so, like that. So straighten that up a little bit so that everybody can see. Let me darken it. We are all going to go in and dig more into this because it has to just be a little more organized. Up here on the walkie-talkie, I know I'm jumping around, but on the walkie-talkie, there's some lines right here. And let's put a little darker right here so then it shows that it's receding. Now we have the buckle strap over here. And she has her elbow. I mean, now she has her shoulder. And do the teardrop. And it goes out like this. Now try not to make it so her arm is really long. I tend to usually draw the arms a little longer, but then I rein it. But then I rein it in when I do the final work. So it's just my own personal touch. It goes like this, and then she has like elbow pad. So there's a buckle here, right in there, and erase it. We're gonna lighten this all up, and then go like this. She has her forearm. So this is part of her forearm. It's coming down like this, and then she has some gloves over here. So just draw a circle, circle, well, curve, and then, but we need to think of it as a circle because it wraps around her wrist, and then go like this, just showing where her hands are, like so. Now her pants, it's kind of like a bathing suit. It goes like this, and then she has a strap right here that goes into thigh, um, that goes into thigh highs, like that, and like that. Now her shoulder goes here, goes down, so you got like the teardrop, and then you have her biceps. Don't be afraid to go over and sketch it all out. It doesn't have to be a solid line just yet. We're just getting everything, like I say all the time, we're just getting it all mapped out. So you could probably hear me chipping away at it. So there's a curve up here. Try not to say circle. And then it goes like this. There's another line. Just erase that. And goes like so. Erase that again. And it goes down to here. This all wraps around her her elbow, and then it goes into her forearm, and it goes down like this. You see a little bit of her actual forearm, and then it goes into her gloves again. So it's just a little wider right here, not too wide, but just a little wider. And then there's a wider section here. And then there's a smaller section here, which basically looks like it's just hugging her wrist. And then there's another line here, just circle or curve like that. And then her hands. Let's make her into a fist, like that. She has fingerless gloves, and there's a uh, section right like this right here. I usually like to give fists, or I usually like to have women have fists. Don't know why. It's just something I do. And she has like a communicator thing over here, and a hat that goes off to the side. So let me see. So after we're done with this, we're just going to erase or lighten everything, so then we can have a clear outline of what we got to do. And then we go into the actual line work, and then I'm going to take it over and show you how I finish up everything. And then you guys can watch it and check it out. Come up with your own stuff, because that's what it's all about. So she has black line right here. It's all filled out. It's like she has a little straight hair right there, a little bang that goes along here. We'll dig into that later. And like a round heart-shaped jaw. It's very anime-ish type feel to it. And I actually will lower her backpack right here. I'm just going to lower it because we need to emphasize the fact that her body is tilted because there's such an extreme over here. So we're going to go down like that. This is why you have an eraser, and this is why you sketch. So then you can plan out everything, and then that's all before you go digging into the final product. That's how I do. That's how I roll. And that's why I suggest. Now we go down here. We got a line. Got a line. It goes right down the median. See? That's why we map out everything. And there's fabric in here that goes along the curves and where she usually bends, because she is moving a lot, obviously. She's not just standing there. And there's some buckle over here, strap right here, like that. And then I'll erase that so that everybody can see. And there's a strap right here, so I'll erase that. I don't know if you guys can see my eraser or not, but I'm just erasing right there. And then there is her bottom, you can see kinda, and then it goes like that. There we go. And this is all dark down here, so we're just going to fill that in. Spot black, that's what it's called, just spotting the black. Or filling in the black, whatever you want to call it. But I was taught that it's just called spot black. Spot the black. Okay. Now we're just going to outline where her eyes are, because we're going to go in through the bangs. We're just going to do that. And remember, the eye is, you're supposed to have enough room in there to fit another eye. And then her nose is in this area. So it goes 1, 2, 3, like that. And then down here is where her chin is. Now that is a good beginning. So we're going to do it down here. Just make sure that we have the shape of the hip emphasized. We're going to just go along here so that we know that it's our glove right here. We're going to, I believe that's a different shade. These are blues, so we don't really need to worry about filling in the black right there. So over here, we're just gonna make sure that it's all even. I suggest that you flip. This is the time that you do the flip over and you check. This is the time that you do the flip over and you check your pencils by holding it up to the light. You put the pencils away from you towards a light source, and then you can see how everything is uneven, or if there is anything uneven, and you can fix it up. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. All right, so we're going to hint at the nose. We're going to hint at the mouth. And now we dig in. So we're going to lighten this up as much as I can so that everybody can see it. She has big eyes. Go like that. And the eyelashes, too. She doesn't have huge eyelashes. There we go. We got 3 groupings. And then 4 over here. There we go. And then we have, well, I'll put another one over here. Now, make sure that they have a curve, and each time they go out more. That way that it shows that it's going, like it shows roundness to the eye. And then there's that section down here. And then we just trail off, like so. And do a little section over here, and hint that it's going that way. Now she has dark eyebrows, so we're going to go here and go up, like that. And then we're going to go over to this eye over here. Remember, so it's space in between, right? So it's the same width. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to curve it. And then if it's not perfectly symmetrical, that's fine. The face is not perfectly symmetrical, but you try to make it, like, trust me, if a face was perfectly symmetrical, then you would actually notice and it would look like, you know, the person's an alien. Nothing is perfectly symmetrical in this world. Unless you really work at it. And like that. And like that. Then her eyebrow, we can just, we don't have to over exaggerate it, but we can do this. Now she has big eyes, so we're just gonna do the pupil like this, hint at the pupil, and then do a circle like that. You're just gonna do the pupil. I like to do curves. I don't like to draw the whole thing. There we go. And now the nose. You don't usually draw the nose all together. Because although you see that in reality, you usually draw shadows and you know, hint at nostrils and stuff. So we're going to do, first we're going to shape out her face. So we're going to have her ears over here. So we just got to keep that in mind, and it goes down like this. Now when you draw the face, the chin goes under here. It goes like that. I know I said nothing is perfectly symmetrical, but you got to make it seem like there is basic measurements that you just need to watch out for. There we go. Just erase that so that it makes sense some more. It makes more sense. And now I realize that her jaw needs to be a little rounder, so we're just gonna round out the jaw. Round out the jaw. There is a hint of anime in this, but you know, I can do anime, but I prefer more American style. Go like this. You have a stray bang or a stray hair. Well, stray group. You always draw hair in groups. You don't just do single hairs. You go like that. And our bang goes like this over it. Again, there's some like a stray thing over here, and you hint at it overlapping, like so. So you go shadow it under here, and you take the line over here, and you move out, and then you go down, like so. Makes sense? So then I also like to make it so you can see the eye through it. It's just a personal touch of mine, but I will erase it like that. And I we start over here and we go down like this. We go. Her hair kind of curls around. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit so then we can see what we're working with. Okay, so let me erase this right here. There we go. Now it falls a little more and it goes like this. Now the hair wraps around and it curves around each other, so you have a thing like this, curve like that, and then over here it wraps around. So it shows the hair wrapping. And if it's ultra curly hair, you do this, you know, with more of it, so then it looks like tighter curls, like in Black Widow or something. So you go like that, and go like this, and you go like that. Again, no straight strands, straight groupings. Now this part goes out to here, so it goes above her ear because it's supposed to go around it, and it goes a curve down, curve across, like so. And then there's a curve right here, and a curve right there. Go here, up, and there's like a section over here that has something coming out straight, but you don't really see it. You don't really have to draw it coming out straight. And then it goes down like this. I guess it attaches to her face. And then there is, oh, that's what it is. Silly me. It goes, that's the thing that goes to her mouth. That's the speaker. Well, yeah, that's the thing that goes to her mouth. That's the microphone. So it goes down here, like that, and goes out. And now her hair, it's the same deal over here. It goes in front of the eye. So you go down and across like that. And you go from here at the top of the screen. It's underneath the hat, but it goes down like so. There's a curve that goes like that, and it goes like this. So, like I said, I usually draw through, but I won't. See, now there's that hint there, so that's good that we actually drew underneath, right? Now it goes here, it's the same deal with the other side. So you wrap it around, and you go like that. Now there's another section that goes like this. Goes around, goes through like so, and goes through like so. It goes tucked underneath this one. So you see this, and then you see another curl going like this, almost like it's cradling, like it's really intertwined. Now you can hint at other strands. You can hint at it like that. Now her mouth and her nose. Now, see this median line right here? We just got to make sure that it lines up with that line. So her nostril goes like this. You just draw nostrils and shadows. That's really all you do. So you go like that. Simple line. Simple section like that. Actually, that looks way too... I'm describing it and I messed up. Silly me. Alright. Go like that. and then you go like this. And there is the part of the nose that goes like that. Okay? Now, usually a colorist would go in and fix that up, like right here, so you can see the curve and bridge of the nose. That's usually the colorist's job. And the mouth starts here. The lips start further than most people think. It goes right underneath the eye, like this, and it goes out like a M, like a wide M, and then it goes over this way. So the top part of the lip is much thinner than the lower part, the lower lip. It goes like this. And it's pouty. So kind of go like that. And a little reflection right there. And the chin. Now, whenever you draw the lips, I just messed up a little bit there. You have to hint at the chin. So it's not totally circular around here. You have to do just a little shadow like that, so then it hints at the chin. Again, it's hinting, 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 especially when you draw a more youthful face when you're older, like when it's older and you're drawing like grainy goodness. That's something different. Now we have uh, it over here. This is the hat. Goes around. Now, what I usually say, just draw the dark itself. You don't draw the line first. You just do that. So you go down, and then you go across. Just fill it in, because you're going to go in later and do it later. And like this. And it goes around, down, and then there's a little section right here. And that's tucked in underneath right here. So does that make sense? There's a curve right here that hints at the strands, again, hints at the strands, and like that. So that's the outline of her face. And there's circle up here, another circle. Almost looks like Capsule Corp for those Dragon Ball Z fans out there. And it goes like this. And booyah. Let's do like a little hint of a chin right there as well. Okay, now we're going to do her neck. So there is the section right here that goes like underneath the hair. It's a little wider than what it looks like. So there is you go like that, and then there's a section where you go here, right about there, and go like that. And then there's like a strap that goes in front and wraps around. So it goes like that. And it goes out here, like so. It's two circles, really close to each other. That's where, I guess, it's the belt. It's more than a collar. It's a belt. Crazy. And so there's the latch of the belt. So we're just going to erase right here. Belt buckle. I can't talk today. Belt buckle. So you go like this, and you go like there's a section right here where it fastens or thing goes into like that, and then there is a section over here and like that. Make sense? Good. And let me see. All right, that looks okay to me. Now there is the zipper over here, so we're just going to move it over just a little bit, like that. It goes down to here, Now for zippers, you just kind of do like little squares like this. So I only worry about one side because, naturally if you draw one side, then the other kind of fills in with zippers anyway. It's like that, that, and then it keeps going down. Just try to keep it equal. There we go. Now see, it naturally goes down that way. There we go. Now it goes here, and it goes like this. Now there's a seam that goes in here, hinted at along the line that we planned out. Hinted, hinted. And there is kind of like a fold where her collarbone is. Now her straps over here, they go like that, not too much, not too far, and they go down, they're tucked underneath the right breast, go like that. Yeah, sometimes I use medical term, people. And wrap around like this section right there. And it goes down, across, down, and then there is that loop. There's like a bump that fastens. So you gotta just curve it a little bit like this, and it goes like this. Does that make sense? So you see some shadow in there. You see some shadow in here. Like that. That way it shows that it went through the loop itself. There we go. And there is a section. Man, this barely covers her here. It goes like this. And there is a thing right here. Clasp. And then it goes down along here. It goes around like that. Now, because it's a corset and stuff like that, it does kind of lift them up more. It goes like this. And same deal over here. And there seems to be an ID badge. So we go down here, here, and there's a clasp right there. And then there's the ID badge. So it goes like that. Goes down, kind of like that. And then there is a fold right here. Now try to make sure that it goes over, it looks like it's resting on top of the left breast over here. And there's a couple of lines right here. It's dark on the outside. And then there's a design in here. Goes like that. Looks like E's. Like such. Let's see. Like that. And then there's like a square over here, a rectangle. Like so. And then there is some scribbly over here. Can't really make it out, but there's scribbly. And then it goes like so over here. Like that. And down like this. Now there is the clasp that holds everything together. Goes in between. Like so. Bam. Alright. Then there is a design in here. Like that. Another design like this. That's like where it extra clasps, I guess. And do like a little section right there. Now, we have the other under section, I guess you can call it. It goes around here. Here's we call it under boob. Whatevs. And we got her walkie-talkie over here. So we're just going to emphasize what we already got laid down. So we're going to go like that. We're going to go up, and we're going to go across. Actually, up here. Go there. Go across, and then down. And then there's a curve right here. Another curve, and it goes up, like so. There's 3 little buttons, so 3 little sections like that. 1, 2, 3. And then there is another rectangle up here, like such. And then there's a giant rectangle up here, like goes underneath. So you're just going to draw the 2 lines underneath. And then there's the dial that goes up here. And there you go. Fill that in. And then the antenna and receiver goes like that. And then it goes up like that. There we go. And we can't forget the little section over here. Don't know what that is, but there it is. Let's see what we got with so far. Okay. So far, so good. Now we're going to move down here. Let me zoom in again. Now we've got some detail to work with over here. Got a couple of clasps. So we're going to go over here. It actually is higher up. So it's over here. And then it goes down. Same length as what it was before. And then it goes like this. See it? Like that. Now, if I'm going a little too fast, please feel free to rewind it, pause it, do whatever you got to do. It's all learning at your own pace. I'm just trying to show you where everything goes. That's all. So please feel free to stop, rewind. You know, it's all about learning where you're at, your pace, okay? I just don't want to bore everybody. Go like that. And then there's like a clasp over here. Well, not a clasp, but like a wraparound or whatever you want to call it. Now, the design goes like this, or the black part of it goes like this, and then it goes down across like that. And then you fill that in. If you're gonna go in with inks later, then you can go over that with a pen, or if you have a brush, you could do that as well. Now you go down here like that, and then there's a little section over here. It goes like this, and it goes like that. See? Now there is the buckle over here. Kind of reminds me of Black Widow. Her tactical gear goes like this. Now, there's a way that you draw it so it looks like the belt buckle is going through again, like you did up at the chest area. And it goes down like this, down here, and like that. Actually, let's move it closer, like so. And then over here, and it goes out like this. So it's tighter than what it looked like before. So it's like that. And the thing itself goes like this, and it goes down like that, and it goes across. Because her torso is tilted, you're going to see a little bit more right here. So let me just erase this line. There we go. And we got her, you know what? Let's push it out like this a little bit more. Like that. We're just going to push it out. Why? Because I damn well feel like it. Go like this. Like that. Now we see more of a buckle right here. It goes like this. Much like how it did over here, except it's twisted a little bit. So I'm just going to add that there. Why not? It's a nice, happy little buckle right here. A throwback to a once classic TV show. There we go, like that. And now we have there's a couple shapes here that we need to look out for. We got that. And then we got this little section over here. It goes like so. And then it goes like this. It's a rectangle and then like another little rectangle underneath. Color that in. And then we go in with this. We can just color that in. Like so. And right here, and then you go down, and then you go over, down, and then there's another little clasp right here, another little buckle. So we'll add that in, and let me erase this a little bit. There we go. And we go up like this, boom, go up like this, hells yeah, just fill that in. This is part of the easy part, just fill, fill. Just go at it like that. And then it goes like this, and you can hint at it wrapping around. Again, hinting. Sometimes it's just better to draw shadows. That way, you know, it sometimes you don't draw the lines. Sometimes you just draw like the negative space, or you leave a gap in between the lines, so then it actually looks like the brain forces the viewer to fill in the blank. So the human mind will actually fill in anything that you could do better than anything you can do. It's kind of a trick. You see that a lot. Let me see. Like that. Now we have the zipper. Actually, let's go through. Let's get the zipper part, and then we'll go over everything else. Goes like so. And we're just going to do the same thing that we did on the other one. It's just going all the way down to her crotch. Down here. Bada boom. Now we're just going to do the same deal that we did before. So let's do this, because I know that that's what it's supposed to be. Although it looks a little different, I know that that's what it's supposed to be. And there we go. Let me just erase this so it makes more sense. Line it. Now we just do what we did before. Just one side. Don't worry about the other. It'll fill in.
Yes, I am fast forwarding to save some time. Damn, that's a lot of little squares.
Goes like this. There's actually a section that goes up, down, and around like this. Like so. And it goes around here. Fill in the black right there. And then it goes along here, goes around a little bit, comes down, you follow the line about like an equal distance, and then you go like this. Now let's erase some of the zipper. Kidoki, artichoke. Alright. Now we got This over here goes down like this, goes around here, because it's all layered on top of each other. Goes like that. Now we're going to be messing with our hand soon, so we don't need to really go through it all. Go like this. Now there's that section, the little loop that connects over here, so you go like that, that, and it goes through and around like that. Boom. Okay. And then there's a larger buckle right here. Go down, around, up, around. And you get a section right here, so you go like that. Alright, like this. And then it goes around here, around here. Just add it darker over there so it seems like it's going through. And it goes like that. Now they have, she has a circle right here, circle right here, and you know there's some seams going along over here. Now go like this, go down. You know what? Let me erase, or let me lighten it up just a little more. There we go. Now I hope you guys can see a little better. Go down like this, like that, around. Now there is a clasp that goes here, goes around like this, that. Now it goes down, down, around. It goes like down, around, like that. And it goes section over here, section over here, and there's like a little piece right like that. And then it goes right next to it, there's another one. So go like that. Same deal, same design. Like this, like that, like this, like that. Goes down here, goes down here, like that. Go up, diagonal, cross, diagonal down. You get that U, like that. Another U like this, and a little buckle like that. Now there's a seam over here, and you can go like this, because just to emphasize that it's a pouch. Now we got the bullets, so we can do a circle, like this, and then like this, because there's that thing that holds the actual bullet itself, goes around, and then you got this over like that. And now you just do the same thing over here, add a little space, like that. See right there, it kind of fills in what, like your brain, it fills in, like that's what I was talking about before, it fills in that line. Although I literally filled that line in. You know what, I'm just going to emphasize that some more. Like that. See, it just goes through. Sometimes you can hint a little bit of a line. Like that. There we go. And then we have, it just wrapped around, it goes off to the side. So it's going to be a little closer over here because it curves her body. And go like that. Maybe this way we can actually do a little bit more of a line, so then you can see that it's actually taking a turn. And then it goes over here, and we're going to stick it out some more like that, so you can actually see the line. And we're going to have her buckle go like this, and there is more of a buckle over here that I totally skipped over, like that, because again it goes in layers. Make sense? Alright. Hopefully you're sticking with me here. And she has another buckle that goes around. So, or another belt anyway. So there is this section right here. Again, goes along the hip. And it goes like this. You see more of it because this right, her left side is exposed a little more. So it goes like that. Goes like this. You go down, along. It's like a inner curve going in, and then curve going out, and it goes like diagonal. Just follow the line. And then there's the belt buckle. So, or the strap, whatever you want to call it. Goes like this. Make sure to try to go around the body. Just try to keep that in mind. So I'm going to erase that right there. And then you go around here, here, and then here, that. Now there's going to be a square or a rectangle. It's going to be a rectangle. It goes underneath the pouch. And it goes like that. And then it goes around because it's going through a loop type area. And it goes like that. And bam. Now there's one over here, a loop. Goes like so. Connects the two edges, or two buckles like this. Same thing over here. Alright. And then it goes out like that. And then it goes down, follows along her hips, and goes out, down, around. There we go. Now there is a seam over here, like so. Let's see what we got so far. Okay, so we're just going to connect a line up here, fill in the missing pieces. Okay, now with the cleavage, you just go like this. You hint at them, and then your mind fills it in. Maybe do something like that. Hint up here, bam. Now, we got her shoulder, goes like so, goes down, teardrop. Now she has her armpit over here, but you can't really see it due to the strap over there. So it goes down like that, goes down. Now this part right here, this section wraps around the arm, so you gotta have a nice big curve. And it goes out a little bit, so then it shows that it's on top of the skin, on top of the arm, and goes like that. Now there's a fastener or strap that goes along here. It's a thinner one. Scroll that bunch of straps. Now it'll go like that, and goes out like so. Goes in. There we go. And goes around here. Goes around here. It's following the lines where it bends. Like that, that, this, like that. And she has the elbow pad. Yeah, it goes like that. It's like a layers. And then it goes down. You see a bit of her forearm. And now you see it wraps around like that. Nice curve. Goes down. And then there's a small curve right here. Small one. That. Now go out like that. Let's fill it in right here. Like that. And so that it's curvy. Now sometimes what you could do is if there's a highlight, you could just leave that section clear or hint at a line. Again, that just makes it so the brain fills it in, and probably better than you can ever draw that line. It goes like that. like that. Wraps around like so. And then it goes down. Now, there's padding on her knuckles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it goes like this. There's like a shiny part right here, and then a shiny part right here. Shiny. Nice and shiny. And like that. Hells yeah. So that's part of our fingers. This is like black gloves here. So usually what happens is a colorist will go in and do the highlights in blue. You see that a lot in Venom. The Black Suit Spider-Man, Black Widow, all that stuff. For some reason Miles Morales is just pure black, but like I've seen him draw pure black. I don't see any blue shadows or anything, or blue highlights. So 1. So then when I draw fingers, I'm notorious for going 1, 2, 3. So the 1 and 2, so like 1 right here, 2, and then 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's hidden underneath the 1, 2, 3. And then her thumb is wrapped around behind that. Go like that. Like that. Hints under there. Dark. Like that. Dark like this. That. And it goes down. Down. And there's like a little shape down here. And then it goes down like that. There we go. Now, same thing over here. Goes like shape behind there. So it starts up there. Goes down here. Here. Like that. And it goes like that. Now, you got a little line right there. And it goes down like this. Doesn't really show it, but I know that's how it works. And got the memory indents or memory folds like that, but also has her it's going along with her hip. And go like that. Yep. Goes down. So you gotta keep that in mind. And it goes like this. Make it an even distance along the sides, like so. And there's a section up here. Goes like that. Section up here. Actually, yeah, section like that. And now we just got to finish this arm and we're good. So it goes like this. That doesn't change. Got that. Go down here, and here's where I zoom in, and we make sense of this. And it wraps around like this, wraps around. So all one giant black part there. So we'll just fill that in, show that it's round. And then we have a strap that goes out slightly like this, goes round, goes like that, goes like this, goes around, goes around. And there's that thing, actual part of the buckle that holds it in place. There's something like that. I don't know why she has that. It's cool though. It's like that, and this straps around the beginning of her forearm and around here, like that. Actually, that goes through like that, and it goes around, 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 like that. Goes through. It goes like that. Now it wrap. There's a little bit of a bump right there because it wraps around the arm, and it goes down like this. And try not to make it too long. And goes like this. It goes down. Now there's that section right here. I'm going to move it up a little bit because of the fact that the arm is running the risk of being a little long. Like I said before, that's what I tend to do. Like I totally messed that up right there. Fucked that up. Figure if you come this far, you're probably involved, and so my language is a little more liberal right now. Like that. And it goes around like that. Actually, it goes out like that, like a spool. And there's the clasp. It goes in here. Just draw the circle and draw another circle. Goes through like that. See? It goes like that. So that works out nicely. Now the hand itself, again, imagine it going through. I'm gonna do the fist instead of just having her hand out. So it goes like that. And it goes around like that. This is all going to be black right in here. So we're going to go like that. And then I'm going to go in and fix that up later. So I'm going to draw like a darker line there. I'll probably separate the highlights. Try to divide it up visually, although there is no actual highlight there. It's just a trick. That. Now go around, down, and in like that. It goes around. Now it's one of those fingerless gloves again, or mid-finger gloves. So it goes like that. And it goes like that. Now we hint at the fact that the fingers fan out. And actually I don't like how that is right there, so I'm going to go like this. You erase that so it doesn't look all jacked up. And erase that. Now I'm going to just do the fingers and then I'm going to do everything else. So it goes like that, 2, 3, so it wraps under like this. So we're going to have her hands like that. Like that. Okay. Works for me. Let's see how this is turning out so far. Oh, bit of her leg. Yes. Get triceps right here. A little bit more cleavage. Lovely.
Be sure to check out my inks on this video right here. I'll see you there.